Hey, and welcome back everyone to more of my Let's Play of Black Ops Cold War. As I finally fill it in with my CIA resume, there are gonna be two things I'm gonna have with these here are basically your little perks in the campaign. So the two of them I pick here is both aggressive behavior and survivor. Of course, the aggressive behavior makes your reload speed increase by 50%, and of course your health increase by 25%. So of course health is definitely going to be a little more important, so that's why I have both. And let's get to it. And remember, this only applied to Bell, not for Mason. Once you get a chance to play
Bell,
as Mason, you won't get
welcome
those
to West
perks.
Berlin.
So that's the only difference that you had to worry about.
We've got a job to do. Mark,
Adler. Bell.
Park.
let's get started. There's been a surge in Russian chatter in the last 48 hours. The CIA and the DoD are tapping their inside sources for anything
I probably should turn it up a little bit, maybe just a little.
substantial. So far, there are no leads on Perseus.
MI6 has come up empty-handed as well.
We'll have to start somewhere. So we're going back here. Vietnam, 1968. One of our closest encounters with Perseus.
Shit. Some part of me always knew that mission wasn't done with us.
Pull up everything we've got on the attack in Da Nang and run it past Park. She'll cross-reference it with MI6.
We're looking for code names, encrypted transmission, Russian activity with NVA, anything that could be a lead.
Good.
Bell, this is where you come in. We needed the best of the CIA and SOG. That's exactly why I requested you again. Head to the evidence board. We'll retrace our steps through Da Nang. Anything that could give us a lead on Perseus.
Now, of course, you can. Well, this is the safe house. Not really much you could do around here, but you can also talk to more people to interact. But I'm just gonna go up here anyway, just to the evidence board. Now, I think there is a calling card for talking every NPC. I think to every safe house you do. So it does take a while, but I could be bothered with it because, well, I played a campaign for the game, not to watch a cinematic. But anyways, this is the evidence board, so use the evidence board to select the next mission, replay previous missions, or examine evidence. When you see the icon, new evidence is available that can assist you in the next mission, and more. Which gotta be, the evidence is gonna be very important for at least two missions, which they're not really the main missions, but they're more like side missions. But of course we don't have enough, so we're gonna go over here. Now of course we can examine some of the evidence. And we'll put this, launch the mission in Fractured Jaw.
All right, Bell. We're going back to Vietnam. First time Perseus pinged our radar. It was late January, 68. We were a joint CIA SOG task force embedded within the 3rd Marine Regiment near Da Nang. SOG was there to sniff out Soviet activity. Word had it Russian operatives were active in the region.
Perseus had no known presence in Vietnam.
That changed at Da Nang. Somehow Perseus knew about Operation Fracture Jaw.
Fracture jaw. That one sure went sideways.
We launched out of Camp Haskins.
Yeah, I'll never forget that shit.
Good. We want those memories. No details too small. A face, a name. We're looking for anything that can lead us to Perseus.
This feels like looking for a needle in a haystack, in a field of haystacks.
Maybe, but that needle's somewhere. Remember, we had a job to do.
Fracture jaw. That one sure went sideways.
Bell, it's time to wake up.
Oh, great. I think there's more license music. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay. I'll try and get a weapon here as fast as I can. What we gotta have? Stoner
Welcome
and
to another day in the life of Camp Haskins, our little oasis in the middle of this godforsaken shitstorm.
you know, it's a really damn shame they really never made like a fully fledged COD set fully in the Vietnam War. Sure, we got like parts of the mission like BO1, but Cold War was a bit disappointing for me. Mainly just because these were flashback missions. I mean, same thing like BO1, but mainly it was lack of the Vietnam missions. And these were quite short, which is kind of underwhelming. Which I know the Vietnam kind of, you know, the war actually ended like around, what, the 1970s? And we're like in the 1980s.
Hey Sims, you know reading that shit's gonna make you go blind.
Yup. That's why I want it all up here.
Bell, you're with Sims. You usually bring out the best in each other. Got a new assignment. FOB4 Ripcord is holding a vital asset. Charlie wants real bad.
What kind of asset are we talking about?
The kind you don't ask about. Ripcord has been taking a hell of a beating. So it's our job to secure the asset and get the fuck out. Relax. We got fast flyers providing combat air support for this mission. It'll be a walk in the park.
Headsets on.
All birds, check in when ready. Badger 9-1, good to go. Badger 9-2, clear to go. Badger 9-3, rotors up. All birds, go, go, go. Crank up and pull pitch. All birds are in the air.
You all sitting comfortably?
Oh man, Adler? Why do I get the feeling you about to give us some bad news?
Because you're a smart guy, Sims. But the news isn't bad. In fact, it could be very, very good. The asset at Ripcord is gonna have to wait a little while. We're breaking off from the Armada, taking a detour.
And that's good because...
A source tipped us off that there may be a heavy hitter in town. A Soviet operative known as Perseus.
Oh, shit.
Appreciate the enthusiasm, Sims. If our source is right, we could be looking at an intel gold mine. First time Perseus pinged our radar.
Boy, it just never stopped, does it, with the licenses.
Approaching the village
But
now.
that won't be the last time we see of that.
Yeah, roger that. Moving to establish an LZ.
RPG! Truck 2, light him up! There, in the bell tower!
Once we land on the ground inside this town, there will be one area that will be very familiar in, well, Cold War Zombies. Which, funny enough, the next 3 missions that I'll be playing, well, starting with this one, all 3 missions are literally borrowed from the COD Zombie, or at least what COD Zombie kind of copy and paste from the campaign levels. And honestly, I kid you not, I just find it hilarious that they copy and paste 3 zombie map for Cold War back to back from the campaign missions. Alright, so we got the M16A1, which is way different compared to the M16 in Cold War, because the M16 is just a free round burst. Well, that's of course the A2 variant. The A1, which is I have right now, is fully automatic. And kind of damn shame there's no select fire capabilities.
Our source eyeballed the Soviets at a building in the center of town.
Moving. Let's go, pal. You're on point.
Of course, you're fighting the Viet Cong.
Taking a look.
They're not NVA, they're Viet Cong because they wear like civilians uniform or like a farmer uniform. And interesting. Where the fuck? Okay, appreciate the assist there, Chopper. The AKs they have on the ground here is actually the Type 56, which I think it's the right name. Essentially a Chinese variant of the AK-47. Of course, this is more accurate because this is what the Viet Cong or the NVA were being supplied by the Soviets.
Keep pushing forward. You're getting close.
Now, another thing I really dislike about the changes they did for this campaign is that you can actually pick up an ammo pack from these guys when you kill someone. You have to pick up ammo, so it's just like picking up ammo in Payday 2, where you kill an enemy. They drop like little small ammo packs. It's these packs right here, and somehow that replenished my NATO standard 5.56, which the Viet Cong are never supplied with 5.56 caliber. So ammunition would have been very limited for a U.S. Marine. And another thing I dislike about the changes in the campaign is that you have somehow slow mobility with sniper rifles. Now, you're probably saying, aren't you being nitpicky a bit too much of all these little changes? Well, it's just that it makes the difficulty way too easy compared to the older COD titles. Like COD 4, World of War. They were challenging enough. Okay, they're still fighting in that room, so I have to be careful. But it's not really, it's like they really toned down the difficulty, which it should never be toned down to begin with. And if you remember this area, this is the starting point for Firebase C. You can actually recognize it too. This used to be a doorway here to see Ravenov, the Pack-a-Punch, the Wonder Fizz, and there used to be a stairs up here. Pretty crazy, huh? And another thing that's absolutely crazy is that's an actual fucking gun model of the MG42 from World at War, and sucks you can't even use it. And it's a damn shame we don't even get to use it as well, you know, return in, well, in this game. I mean, sure, we have the MG82, but it just wasn't but it's just not the same LMG. But at least we got something close to it. Oh, I hear Russians. That's definitely not Vietnamese.
Getting cover.
Yep. Definitely Russians.
Shit, I'm exposed. Switching spots.
You mean I'm exposed? Damn, right in the ass cheek.
Let's move. Like looking for a needle in a haystack. You hear that? It's on you, Bell. Open the door. Adler, we confirmed it. Soviets on
What the
site.
fuck?
You sure?
Well, I'm staring at two bodies that sure as hell don't look
Oh.
Vietnamese to me. Bell, grab that comms log.
Damn, never know the
Let's see who
RPG
the fuck they've
there.
been talking to.
Damn, I always learn something new just by doing Let's Plays.
Mission accomplished. We have the intel. Let's bug out.
Although it's barely, actually, it's not even going to do anything. Or actually, maybe it does. I mean, there's only a few enemies I had to deal with before I get back to a helicopter. Alright, let me just... Oh my god, the rat dogs. Oh my god, I love it so much. Oh, he went flying. Holy shit. He was like the same height over that wall. Holy shit.
Get that asset ready for transfer.
Man, I love seeing bodies flying. Alright, now we're finally controlling the helicopter. Very similar to the one from BO1 from the mission Payback. Of course, I will be definitely referencing a lot of BO1, considering, you know, both of those games. This is literally like the second COD game to be take place in the Cold War. I mean, we don't really had a lot. Okay, I want to know what difficulty. Yep, okay, it's realism. Just making sure because I felt like it was way too easy. Probably didn't help because I have the perks. And, you know, they keep giving me ammo on the ground, so I can literally just spray and pray until I kill them. But I always just control my burst of my gun. Okay, so there is a trophy for once we reach the fire bases to destroy the 5 mortar positions and all the vehicles around it, which is easy enough. But yeah, just look for the smoke trail from the mortars and just destroy. So just try to pay attention where they are and just light up some missiles. Once you get a hit marker, you're good. Sometimes your helicopter companions also deal with the motor team as well. So just pay attention. Don't worry about dealing with the trucks. Alright, that might be the last one. Now we could deal with the vehicles. I already have the trophy, but there's always gotta be 5, and they're always gotta be in the same spot for the motor position. Okay, I think that was those RPG teams. But once you clear everything... Also, this firebase is definitely looks like a lot from the Firebase C as well, like the level section. That's where they borrowed the second area for Firebase C. And the trophy you get for Scorched Earth will be popped off once you land.
The base is still hot, so watch yourselves.
Roger that, Ripcord.
You Adler? Mac v SOG?
Yeah, just hurry the fuck up already.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank Bell. He's the one who just snagged us a fucking phone book full of Soviet intel. Let's go. Now.
Godspeed, Commander.
A fucking nuke? Are you fucking kidding me, Adler?
It's a failsafe. That's all you need to know.
We that desperate already.
Not yet.
Of course, always at the end of a helicopter crash in some way, in pretty much every, almost close to the end of the level.
Sims, Bell, you okay? We're okay. Bell, let loose of that goddamn turret before we're overrun.
Okay, normally I would die here, but thankfully, that didn't happen to me.
Bell, call it in.
Alright, gonna have a little bit of a holdout here.
Keep them the fuck off us.
And one of the only, probably the only few times where I ever have the M16. Not M16, M60.
Being flanked. Where's that air support?
Oh, fuck off. Thank God for that reload speed. Well, at least I could be a little more aggressive with the LMG. Don't worry, that's actually part of the script. Thank God.
You think we can call this a success, Sims?
At least the nuke didn't go off.
More importantly, we got intel on Perseus. Told you we had a job to do. It ain't done yet, not by a long way.
Yeah.
How did the memory exercise go?
Well, to hear it from Adler, it's working. Bell remembered finding that encrypted intel in Vietnam and is almost finished decoding it.
Anything useful in there?
Some names, apparently. Possible leads. Park is trying to connect the dots.
We don't have much time. Does the team know about our mishap in Berlin yet?
No, but if it's connected to one of those names from Bell, they'll find out soon enough.
You won't let that happen, Hudson. Don't say anything more than necessary.
That's never been a problem for me.
Alright, I'll stop here for now. I just want to say thank you for watching, everyone. Until next time, farewell, and have a wonderful day, everyone.